Okay, here we are filming 2.4 Point-Slope Form. This is a form that's really easy because all you need is, guess what, a point and the slope. Well, we've got 2 points here. We can choose either one, but we do need both of them to find the slope. So we go back to our tried and true formula here, y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. I want to emphasize for probably the third or fourth time that it does not matter which point is your x1 and your y1 point. I could just as easily have called those x2 and y2. It does not matter what order. Just to make sure that these points are a pair of points and these points are a pair of points so you don't mix them up. So this slope then is going to be 1 for my y1 minus 5 for my y2 over 6 minus then a minus 2. So just be really clear about that. I actually prefer that arrow method. I've stressed several times. Just simply ask yourself, what's the change? That's what that delta y means. What's the change from 1 to 5? Well, that's just a change of plus 4. And I'm actually going to do that. I'll do that right here if I can sneak that in. No, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do that right down here. Delta y, so it shows up on camera. I think it might not be. The change in the y here, it's going plus 4. And here, the change is going down from 6 to minus 2 is going down 8. So that gives me a slope. Well, a positive over a negative is a negative. 4 over 8 is 1/2. So that's the slope. Now just to show you that it doesn't matter what order I put the points in, when I put them in this way, I get the negative 4 on top, and then 6 minus a minus 2 is plus 8 down below. Again, a minus over a plus is a minus, and it's still 1/2. So either way, doesn't matter, there's the slope. Then I just put it into point-slope form, which is this, which is the variable y minus one of the points. Let's just call it y1. That's going to be equal to the slope m times x is a variable minus a particular point, let's call it x1. Again, I could put in any point. I'm going to choose the one that doesn't have negative signs because I think I make fewer mistakes that way. So that's going to become then y minus 1 is my y value, is equal to negative 1/2 times then x minus 6. Again, all I need to worry about is being consistent. If I use 1, I have to use 6. If I were to use a negative 2 there, I'd have to use the 5 there. And that is it. I'm done. Okay? That is how I find the equation of a line in point-slope form. Now we do this form because it's very easy. It's a little bit harder because to put it into my calculator, I can't just type in a y minus 1 side, so I'd have to add 1 to both. I would not have to distribute this. I could type into my calculator y equals negative 1/2 and then, x minus 6, and then I could just tack on the plus 1. But by this time I could just as easily distribute that and then later add on the 1. And you'll see that I can convert it into standard slope-intercept form. There's my slope, negative 1/2 x. A minus 1/2 times a minus 6 would be plus 3, plus 1. And so my final equation I could put into my calculator would be plus 4 then. So you'll see in the worksheet you're asked to do